friends and fellow adventurers. Welcome to the MNmaxed podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction curse. As always, we want to invite you to come join our Discord where you can hang out with us and other listeners of the show. And if you'd like to throw a little financial support our way, you can check out our Patreon. And a shout out to all of those at our big number level and above. Rock Jedi, Iggy, Wolf, Blodimus Slump, Thunder Mammoth, Center for Reproductive Rights, Das Chris, Fizzgig, AC Goldner, The Brigade Alliance, Eric R, Hope just gonna sneak right past you there, Indie Link, Tawdry Monster, Mercutio, Angel Shadowheart, Tiki Lopez, Licky Topez, Rickety Rope Bridge, Alex K, More Dine, Doma El Laga, Dr. Grittis, Forevermore, Frank L, Just Mike Works, Ross D, Darren W, Marab Syndrome, Fig Tear, Zach S, Jamie H, Mr. Turtle, Sleeve, Darren, Caleb W, Corey, Pickle, Mr. Grim, and Fire Down. And a shout out to 2 new patrons this week at the build-up level both, Jay Brown and Timothy R. Thank you all so much for your support. And now a recap of session 125. We ascend to the 3rd level of Dizalin's tower. We come to a room filled with mirrors. Peach Pie tries to smash them, but accidentally triggers a trap. It's a magic mirror that swaps Peach Pie with crazy, happy, evil, bizarro world Peach Pie. After some combat and much fucking around, the wizard figures out how to swap the Peach Pies back, and Nidex scares Bizarro Peach Pie into agreeing. On the next level, we meet 2 Banshee singers, apparently more Shrains. They are agreeable enough and challenge us to a sing-off. Eventually, Nidex surprises everyone and wins. We leave off as Siza, one of the Banshees, decides to join us and be part of the circus. Who knew?
Caesar would say, "You're not actually here to do anything but try to destroy Dizalin, aren't you?"
Well, for sure we need to get the orb. That's what we're really worried about.
Killing Dizalin's a maybe.
He's not going to let you leave with it.
Well, then that's his fault, not us.
I mean, we don't really need to, take it. I think most of the party wants to, but we don't really need to.
Nidak glances at Peach Pie,
I think we're going to take it.
because he knows Peach Pie is going to take it.
Okay.
Otherwise, Nidex taking it.
I don't need it.
So Nidex solidifies power in the
Use the orb, yeah.
in the vault.
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind Nidex taking over the vault with, what's her face?
I didn't like the people we promised to bring it back to. Fuck those people. Fuck Eridan.
You guys actively hated the druids.
Fuck the druids.
Yeah, the druids are dumb.
The Druids of the Empty Stone or whatever. Or...
We just used them to get here.
Hey guys, don't talk ill of my people. Even though they were a bunch of cunts.
You're barely a druid.
You're right. I was just gonna say I taught a bunch of people the language already.
How do you still have your powers?
Deception.
Powers of deception, Jeb. Caesar would say in response to Nidek, "Well, if you do destroy him, good. He deserves it."
Anything we should know? Any weaknesses you could tell us?
Weaknesses? He's a mummy.
What's his favorite wine?
A nice deep dark Cabernet.
Does he like cocaine?
Does he?
Absolutely not.
Does he have any secret powers we should be aware of?
He doesn't tell us about those sorts of things. He still considers us rivals.
You hate him so much. Why are you in his tower?
Some sort of captives, eh?
Just waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Well,
Here it is.
Well, here it is. Join a circus,
feel like
nerd.
popping up to the floor and helping us. We'll take it.
The best she'll do is she will inhabit somebody's weapon, and her rage towards Dizalin will turn that weapon into a major striking version of that weapon against Dizalin specifically.
Fuck yeah?
Each pie, let that bitch in.
All right. Do you prefer hammers or axes, ma'am?
You got a sharp edge or
Blunt force.
anger.
I think it's less about what weapon it is and who's going to be holding you. You want the clown or the make-believe druid?
Make-believe druid.
I mean, with all the rage inside that guy, you'd think he was a barbarian too.
You know more about your strengths than I do. You choose.
Jeb, you want it or me?
I make more sense to the hammer. I've been casting a lot more lately.
I was to say, I think that's a Peach Pie thing with Jeb's casting spells.
Sweet.
I thought I could make my fighter work all the way to level 20, but it's falling behind.
Casting just It's too good. High level spells, so much fucking damage.
There were levels where it was really fucking effective.
My peak was probably like 8 to 12.
I would agree. I would almost take it back to 5.
Yeah, he was really good at low level.
Well, yeah, because the whole thing was I was a caster that didn't have to rely on casting. Because if I was out of spells, it's like, all right, I'll just fucking hit you with this hammer, axe, and still kill you.
So I think it starts off really strong. It's just been tapering off at later levels.
Guess we'll head on out. How's everybody doing for spells?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I think this place is, we need to do it all in one day. We just need to keep going.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a chance to rest.
Yeah.
I'm just holding out on my higher level shit as long as I can.
I think bad things happen if we try to rest in here. Yeah, I've been using some of my mid-high. I've not used my top level stuff.
I've used like some 5th and 6th level shit.
Caesar, after being directed to go into Peach Pie's mallet, she seeps her way in. It's almost like the mallet from where she enters into it. This ghostly glow, top to bottom, just kind of travels throughout the hammer. And it's this pale blue with like purple crackling energy moving from the head to the haft. Peach Pie, your weapon is now major striking, specifically against Dazalin. And until this one's not specific to Dazalin, but it also has the ghost touch rune. While Caesar is...
Are we going to be fighting some ghosts?
So you all are in, I should say on, the 4th story of Dazalin's tower. And having gotten yourself a new performer in the heart-stopping music provided by Caesar Schrain, you ascend to the 5th story of the tower. In this grisly chapel, artistically arranged bones and skulls form decorations and furnishings. A chandelier of bleached bones and garlands of skulls hang from the ceiling. In the center of the room is an altar made of stacked bones, and behind it stands a statue of a female drow, skeletal from the waist down and wrapped in tattered rags. The walls are covered with ornamentation and artistic designs, all made of, wait for it, bone.
Bone.
Bone. More bones. This entire chamber is just like there's bones on every surface, decorations made of bones, furniture made of bones, the chandeliers, just everything's bone.
This is where you come to bone.
It's the bone.
The bone zone.
It's the bone zone.
Acceptable.
Yeah, I make a perception check. Do I see any more fucking traps?
You see more bones.
41.
You see bones.
Bones.
Bones. More bones.
Since I've got a whole bunch and I haven't been using them, I take a mist form elixir.
Okay.
And I walk into the room.
As you enter the room, the bones of the statue and the altar both shuffle and start recombining themselves. Let me just go ahead and share a picture of this creature as it forms itself from the altar in front of you.
I like that. That's cool.
That's very sick looking.
Oh, not what I was expecting at all.
I like that artwork. I like the mask.
Yeah, it looks like a cow skull or whatever.
More like a deer skull.
Or a horse skull.
Horse or deer, yeah.
I like that he's huge.
It's got like a horse skull and is like a massive bones inside of these dark tattered robes, and then there's like ornaments of just bones tied in a string, one right after the other, coming out, flying all around it. And all of those shards of bones that were around the altar are swirling about this huge undead, flying undead creature in just like a storm of bones 10 feet around this creature as well.
So I assume we're rolling for initiative then.
Roll for initiative.
I never would have guessed.
Garbage. So garbage.
Solid. Let's go.
Wow, you guys all suck.
We did not do well there.
Rolled a 14.
Hey, good job, wizard.
Okay. Other than the wizard, everybody's sub 10.
But yeah, that's pretty rough, yeah.
And because this thing is hovering in the air, even though, like, say, the wizard is not all the way up the stairs into the room, you can see this creature flying up. He's got sight on all of you, and he, at the top of round 1, begins casting a spell.
I'm going to do quick recognition and see if I recognize the spell as a free action. Oh, I haven't got acted yet. Shit, I don't have a reaction. Never mind. I take that all back.
Caught you off guard.
I mean, we play that pretty loosely, and
We do.
saying
I
that
always
we
forget
caught
that rule
caught off guard my ass in a tower full of random weird ass creatures. Caught off guard my ass.
Nah, you weren't expecting anything from the creepy room of bones.
Right.
The bone zone was not where you expected to run into a huge skeletal creature.
Not at all.
Wizard, this spell is on your list. Do you have an automatic recognition of... Oh, that's right. I think we just talked about
Up
this.
to 10th level spells.
Up to 10th level. He's casting Horrid Wilting, and I need a Fortitude save from all 4 of you.
So do I have a reaction or no?
You don't have a reaction, but you
No reaction.
we're just letting you recognize it here.
Yeah, reaction.
I failed. Motherfucker. All right, I guess I'll use my hero point.
Considering with the 39, I still failed.
I'm at a hero point because I rolled a 30 and critically failed.
Do you know what Horrid Wilting is? Like, what kind of damage are we looking at? You should know the spell, right?
Yeah, Horde Wilting's an 8th level spell. It's 10d10 damage.
I can take damage.
20d10. So okay, so the whiz.
Oh.
So it'll be 20d10 against me. It could. I mean, if you rolled max, I'm dead.
Sweet.
One shot. So I'm a hero point that.
Okay, all right. Did you just roll the same thing?
Oh my
All right,
god.
bye, Ted.
no, that's a
No,
glitch.
he didn't. That's just a glitch. Roll again.
It's a glitch.
God, no.
Glitch.
All right. I got a total of 63 damage, and it's negative damage.
So the Wiz takes 126.
Nidec takes 0.
Each probably takes half of that.
Even though you failed, Peach Pie, why?
Because I have greater juggernaut.
Fucking Fortitude saves. And why are there so many Fortitude saves in this game?
I'm a goddamn barbarian. You're gonna expect me to be bad at fortitude saves?
No.
Even when I fail, it doesn't matter.
Even when you fail, it's hardly affecting you.
31 HP. Oh no.
All right, so yeah, the 63 was what I rolled there, and half damage for half of the party, 0 to Nidec, and double to the wizard. So wizard just gets moisture pulled from his body, and you can see like he's got immediate prune fingers, and he's got wrinkles all over his hands and his face as all the water is getting pulled from him.
Nidex, what'd you do?
That was with its first and second actions. With its third action... Oh, God. With its third action, it uses something called Splintered Ground, and it rises its hand up into the air, and shards of bone start to gather in a ball around its upraised hands. They all fly violently from that ball and then cover every surface in this room. Now, every surface in this room is difficult terrain.
Sweet.
That's its turn, which takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
I will 2 action recall knowledge. I get a 53.
Good God.
I went from rolling 2 3s in a row to an 18. Gotta use that on a fortitude save.
Well, that is a critical success. This is a creature known as a Skull Taker. What would you like to know?
Weaknesses, immunities, and special abilities.
No weaknesses. It's immune to cold damage, death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, and unconscious. As far as for special abilities, yeah, there's kind of a bunch. So some of them I've alluded to, like that cloud of bones shards that surrounds the Skull Taker. That one's pretty obvious. Deals some damage and actually counteracts any death ward effects on a creature. Here, I'll give you this one. There's one called Bone Taker. When a creature dies within 60 feet of the Skull Taker, the Skull Taker draws a portion of the creature's bones into its shard form, and then the creature has to succeed at a will save or rise as a skeletal champion.
That's pretty cool.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, can it swallow whole?
It cannot.
Okay. You gotta ask with everything in this fucking campaign.
Silver lining, man. Silver lining.
Guys, good news, it's not gonna eat any of us. Third action, I will cast True Target on it.
Okay, then after the wizard, Peach Pie, it's your turn.
Well, rage with action 1 and action 2 and 3. The sudden charge takes every inch of my movement to get up to him, but I do.
When you say every inch of your movement, you're talking about including difficult terrain, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
You thought his double move would only get him 30 feet?
So is it like shrapnel? Does it like hurt when you walk through it?
Yeah, actually. Peach Pie, you're going to absolutely love this. Well, David's going to love this. So, David, when you take your first movement, you take 10 points of damage, 10 points of piercing damage, and 10 points of negative damage. When you take your second step, you take an additional 10 piercing and 10 negative. Your third, it happens again. Your fourth, again. Your fifth, again. And then finally, as you get back into position, you take another 20 full points of damage.
All right.
So walking across the room dealt you 120 points of damage as you're stepping on these bone shards that are embedded into the floor that you're walking across. I also need you to give me a reflex save.
All right, reflex save, okay. I'm bad at these, but I roll a 17, so I get a 41.
41, you succeed, so you don't take a minus 10 foot per circumstance penalty to your speeds, which means you actually reach here. All right, here's the next thing. You've now entered into its bone shard aura.
Okay.
You need to give me another reflex save.
Or fortitude.
Nope, reflex.
Should be fortitude.
It's not.
Should it?
Should be. I get a 38.
You fail. Peach Pie, as you go through the cloud of swirling bone shards, you take 33 points of negative and slashing damage.
They don't count as weapons, do they?
They're bones.
So, yes.
Sounds like a weapon to me.
No.
Well, my hammer's a weapon, and he's made of bones, and if I know one thing about bones, it's that hammers do well against them.
Roll twice.
Though I attack. Yeah, I wish.
No, you
More
do
like
it.
he's
It's
just...
true strike.
No,
so you get to roll twice.
Oh.
Target. You get to roll twice.
Nice. Well, I hit with the first one, and I miss with the second one. So I'll take the first one where I hit, and I will deal him 59 points of damage, most of it bludgeoning.
And although it's not weak to bludgeoning damage, the bludgeoning damage all goes through.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought. All right, that's my turn. My painful turn as I leave bloody footprints, I guess, all the way there.
Floppy, bloody footprints. It doesn't like help that you can like walk on water. You can't like walk over bone.
Jebediah, it's your turn.
It's Jebediah's turn.
I want to cast Fly on yourself.
Jebediah casts Stormwind Flight and begins to fly.
Ooh, is that 2 actions?
Yeah. And
As Peach Pie ows across the floor.
just thinking of another one action thing I want to do here. Did I see when he's like I can blatantly see this aura? Like where is it?
Oh yeah, the aura is really clear. It's 10 feet emanation from it.
Okay.
I feel like nobody else should move. Just stay back.
Just cast spells.
Yeah. Although that might just be like a spell drain. Might be exactly what it's wanting us to do.
Anyway, yeah, I'll move. I'll go like right here for now.
Okay. Then after Jebediah, Nidek, it's your turn.
I know what I want to do, but I don't think I'm going to do it because it doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. Well, more like Peach Pie needs a little help. I'm going to start with the Visions of Weakness. Just really the only thing I'm going to get from that is what its lowest save is. Because we already told us there's no weakness. It has no weaknesses. And
Correct.
I'm not going to be taking a +2 to attack because I won't be attacking it.
Its lowest save is its Fortitude save.
Now, if only I had Fortitude stuff that hurt undead. But I don't. And then I'm going to do a heal on the Peach Pie.
Thanks.
And heal him for, Jesus, 2 1s, a 2, a 4, and an 8. 56 hit points back. And I progress to my moderate curse.
Then after Nidek, that goes back up to the top of round 2. It's going to use its first action to fly a little higher and away from Peach Pie.
I take an attack of opportunity?
You do. Or you get the option to.
I will. I get a 43 to hit.
43 hits.
I deal it 52 damage.
It It's up in the air a little bit higher and moves away from Peach Pie.
That put Jeb in the aura thingy thing.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Jeb. So that would put you in its aura. You need to give me a reflex save.
39.
39 fails. Jeb, you take 34 points of slashing and negative damage. And then with its second and third actions, it points a finger at Nidek. And Nidek needs to give me a fortitude save.
Can I quick identify that spell?
Finger of Death.
Finger of Death.
44. Critical
Damn.
success. No damage.
So it's a regular success, but it turns into a critical because of your...
Greater
I forget what it's
resilience.
called. There it is.
Or greater resolve.
That's a cleric thing as well now?
Yep.
Oracle? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Oracle.
Oh, saving throw basic fortitude. Okay, yeah, so this doesn't actually... You take 0 damage from that spell. All right, that takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
I will laugh at him. Ha ha ha! Try that again.
If the skull of a horse head could look startled, it does. Its jaw falls open.
I'll shoot a 8th level fireball into the corner so it doesn't hit Jeb or Peach Pie.
Bringing out the big guns.
Nice. I love Fireball.
Cool.
It gets a 50 on the reflex save, which is a critical success.
Yep. I didn't have anything fortitude related really that I want to use, so whatever.
It looks cool, though.
Third action, I draw a Elixir of Life Moderate out from one of my sleeves.
Then after the wizard, it goes to Peach Pie. Peach Pie, make a reflex save as you're inside this emanation still.
I gotta do it again?
Every time you begin your turn in it.
31.
31 is a failure. Peach Pie, you will take 27 points of slashing and negative damage.
Okay. I spend 2 actions to activate my extending rune and will attack him without having to move. And I get a nat 1 and critically miss.
You guys are fucking crushing it.
That was very annoying. Is there any way for me to, like, attack the bones in the square to, like, make them go away? To smash them?
Oh god, you're gonna hate this. It takes 10 minutes to manually remove the bones from a 5-foot square.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Cool. That's fun. That's really fun. I will take 10 feet of movement, taking 40 damage, to kind of move into the corner to get away from it a little bit.
Go ahead and give me a reflex save.
I will give you a reflex save. I get a 37.
That is a failure. So that means that you now have a minus 10-foot circumstance penalty to your speed.
They still have to move where you went, right?
Yeah, I still got where I wanted.
Then after Peach Pie, Jeb, give me a reflex save for starting your turn in the aura.
35.
35 fails. Jeb, you will take 24 points of slashing and negative damage.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll just step up and hit it. I'm already in the aura, right? I don't take more damage from being in said aura.
Correct, yeah, you don't take any more damage by getting closer. You're right.
And did True Strike already fizzle? That's just a round, right? Or is it the first attack I make?
Yeah, 1 round or the first attack you make, whichever comes first.
Cool.
Yeah, 31 will miss.
Yeah, we're not rolling very well.
It's not going the greatest.
Cool.
Ugh.
I roll a 2 and a 1. Let's go.
Nidek, bottom round 2, it's your turn.
Oh, this thing is so weird. I'm going to use another focus spell and cast Armor of Bone on myself.
You're looking real wilty.
There's plenty of bones around here for you to use, right?
I am looking pretty bad. But yes, there are lots of bones around here.
Because that's you're at your 3rd level, right?
Yes, that is I'm at my major curse.
This is you're 1 step away from death 1, where you're, doomed 1, or... Like, I know you get a big bonus to poison against poison effects.
Yeah, so the next step... Do I have the next step yet?
Yeah, I thought at 17 you got the last step.
Yeah, at 17 I got my extreme curse, so I can go 1 more step without becoming overwhelmed. We haven't gotten there yet.
We haven't seen that yet.
Alright, so that's action 1. Action 2, I'm striding forward up to him. Looks like that's 5 steps, because I've got a 25-foot.
That's 100 damage.
Oh yeah, go ahead, put that on me.
Because 10 of it's negative. So he'll just end up taking the piercing.
Just drop it on me. Let's see if this works.
See if this... Oh, okay. All right. That sounds like a challenge. I challenge accepted.
Yeah, because of my armor of bone, I resist 9 piercing and 9 slashing and electricity and fire and cold.
And you don't take negative.
And I don't take any negative damage, so I take 1 damage per.
So that means you only take 5 damage.
Basically, I don't have any actions left to challenge him, but I'm basically challenging this guy.
So Nidek, just like covered in bones, crunches across all of the bone shards that are covering the floor. Damn.
Nice, I like it.
You did enter the aura, so I will need you to give me a reflex save.
41.
Nice. That is a success. So
you should take none.
0 damage.
0 damage because it was 9 slashing damage and 13 negative damage, which doesn't overcome your resistances or anything.
I'm trying to freak this guy out, like, what the fuck?
Nidek just turned into a tank.
Very cool.
Kind of hope is he'll try to attack me.
That does take us to the top of round 3. He's an intelligent creature. This does concern him. He was already a little concerned by you because you were healing Peach Pie, but he thought that maybe he could ignore you a little. Now he knows he can't. So he's going to reach down and bite at you with his jaws with his first action. He gets a 38 to hit.
That is my AC.
With a 3 on the die.
Sadly, Armor of Bones does not actually give me actual AC.
Is going to deal 39 points of damage. However, 9 of that is negative, which you don't take, and you resist 9 of the other 30.
Correct.
Only actually take 21 points of damage.
Oracle tank.
Yeah. Oh, I did forget something. You do need to give me a fortitude save after it bites you.
Is this poison or disease?
Divine and necromancy.
Gross.
Energy drain.
34.
34. You are drained 2 and doomed 1.
Cool.
Well, that's not good, because that means I'm now drained 3.
I don't think those conditions stack.
They do when it's part of your Oracle curse.
Oh, it's specifically written in that it stacks for the Oracle. Oof. Okay, then Nidek is drained 3 and doomed 1. Well, it's going to make another attack at you. It's going to make a claw attack for its second action and get a 38 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
And would deal you 36 points of damage, but 13 of it is negative, so that doesn't go through. And the 23 gets resisted, dealing you a total of 14.
Okay.
And it's startled. It is actually startled, and it flies backwards 5 feet. This has to use 1 action every turn to fly, to stay in the air. Well, that's its turn. That takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
Random question. Would gravity well remove or move the bones on the ground?
I think because it takes 10 minutes of work to clear off a 5-foot space, 5-foot square, I'm going to say no.
It's like grass. It's bone grass.
There you go. That's a good way to think of it, actually. Yeah.
The gravity well doesn't like pull the grass out.
No, I don't think so.
It's honestly, that's not a big deal to us right now. Jeb's flying, and I'll just use my extended mallet.
Well, I really have nothing that useful against this. So we're going to resort to a 3rd level magic missile. Pew, 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 pew.
That's 6 pews.
6 pews for 3 actions.
Damage is damage.
I do a whopping 21 damage.
As the wizard shoots off some magic missiles on it, that takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
Yeah. Actions 1 and 2. I swing my mallet. Extended.
Oh my god.
That's another nat 1.
Oh, Peach Pie.
2 in a row on these attacks. Action 3. I'm going to battle medicine myself. I crit. That does require me to take a hand off my mallet. Not that it matters, because I'll have an extra action to put it back on. I heal myself 55.
Nice.
I'm done.
All right, and after Peach Pie, Jebediah, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry I keep missing. Getting the hang of this still.
This game sucks.
Jeb, you cast a spell. What spell is it?
Irrelevance.
Irrelevant.
Is the spell. I step up and I take a reflex save. Do I succeed with a 42?
A 42 is a success. So you take half of 26, so 13 damages. You're in the aura.
I'm done.
Just so I've got words in it, Jeb cast a spell that required it to make a reflex save. It got a 48 and critically succeeded.
Yeah, dude. Even though you told me it was its weakest fucking save.
No, he said Fortitude was its weakest.
Fortitude, its weakest save.
I don't pay attention to these things.
All right, well, that takes us over to Nidek at the bottom of round 3. It's your turn.
God, the effects on my guy
shit,
are
look at
so
all those
ridiculous.
Wait, okay, some of these were the PC roll effects that didn't disappear, but still, that's insane.
I mean, my only option here is to make him do a will save. He'll probably crit the shit out of it, though.
Ugh, yeah, rolled a 19 on the die. 54 total, that's a critical success.
Ridiculous rolls. Got a 15 and a 19 on his... Yeah. Those spiritual animesis. So he's undead, though, right?
Correct.
If such a creature rolls a critical success on their save, they get a success instead.
Really?
So,
Nice.
memories of a past life that seem incredibly real and may have overwhelmed the target's mind. This is especially disorienting for undead and creatures that have lived a previous life. But all its successes, it's slowed 1 for 1 round.
Anything works at this point against this dude.
Yeah, needed something there.
You're not in the aura if it's 10 feet in the air, right?
If it's an emanation, then yes. Because emanations go from like its square. It's from like its outside edge of its square.
Got it. Okay. Then yeah, you need to give me a reflex save for being inside of the aura.
36.
That's a failure. This is slashing in negative damage, so you won't take any of the negative damage. And it only dealt 8 for the slashing damage, so you don't take anything.
I take no damage.
Bones clatter off of your armor.
Third action, I'll give guidance to Jebediah. And that's my turn.
Well, that takes us up to the top of round 4. It loses its first action. So it's going to use its second and third action. So it's kind of looking around the room at all of you spread out like you are, and Nidek coming up and getting in his face. It realizes it needs to focus on Nidek, but the rest of you are just getting in the way. So it's going to use its second and its third action to cast Horrid Wilting once more.
Attack of opportunity from Jib.
I thought that was a 19 and I got really excited.
Ooh, yeah.
Still 45.
Hit though. Yeah.
I know. Oh, that's terrible damage.
45 hits.
25 damage.
Ugh.
Oh, you resisted 15 of it.
Resists 15 because it's slashing damage.
So what do you want from us? What kind of save?
Fortitude saves.
Oh, good. I rolled a nat 1, for fuck's sake.
So did I.
Oh god, wizards. I think the wizard might be dead.
I'm gonna use my second hero point for it.
Oh my god, wizard.
Pistol crit failed.
Another
Jesus.
fucking 3.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm dying too.
One nice thing about being a peach pie is that even when you critically fail, you actually just fail.
Yeah, I was actually about to ask you about that. You rolled a natural 1.
I can't critically fail fortitude saves.
You just can't. Wow.
I can't. If I get a critical failure, I get a failure instead.
I mean, that's pretty fucking cool, man.
We will save the wizard.
51 on the dice, which means the wizard does go down to dying 2 because he critically failed it. Jeb, you'll take 51 points of damage. Peach Pie, you rolled a fucking natural 1. How did you... oh, you just failed on it.
Yeah, but I should still only take half of that. I'll fix it.
He takes half when
It just doesn't... I don't know. I didn't realize that.
That's weird. It's been realizing it every other time.
Or does that only...
Does that only work when you regular fail and doesn't work when
I think the 50 fortitude probably only works when you regular fail, not get it bumped up to a failure.
I can read it.
Yeah, let's double check on that. When you roll a critical failure on a fortitude save, you get a failure instead. When you roll a failure on a fortitude save against an effect that deals damage, you half the effect. So you didn't roll a failure, you rolled a critical failure.
Guess that's
And it
true.
stepped up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the only way you can take full damage from a fortitude save is if you get a critical failure and you're not taking double damage. So yeah, Peach Pie and Jeb take 51 points of damage. Wizard takes 102 and is dying 2. So Wizard, your initiative actually goes up above this guy now. And then it falls because it didn't fly at the end of its turn. It's going to take 5 points of falling damage. And then it actually does take damage from its own splintered ground effect.
Does it?
It does. Now, it doesn't take negative damage because it's undead, but it does take the 10 piercing damage. Wait, no, it doesn't, because it's resistant 15 to piercing. Never mind, it doesn't actually take any damage at all.
All right.
Well, after that, Peach Pie, it's your turn.
One action, put my hand back on my maul. Actions 2 and 3. Swing at the motherfucker.
Finally.
There we go. A 50. A 50 is not a critical hit, huh?
50 is not a critical hit, but you do hit him.
Cool. We'll deal him 49 damage. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Yay for 2 1s.
That takes us over to Jebediah. It's your turn. Oh, Jeb, you're starting your turn in its radius here. You're going to need to give me a reflex save.
43.
Nice.
Nice. That's a regular success. You'll take half of this damage. Jeb, you take half of 23.
Jeb looks at Nidek, looks at the wizard, and wonders if he's doing anything.
I got the wizard. You take this guy out.
Okay, I will swing. That's a 19.
Nice. Because of the keen property, that's a critical hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still resisted some of it, though, for looks like 39 damage.
Taking him down one little bit at a time.
And then I cast Disrupt Undead on him, and it looks like he halves the Fortitude save for...
He gets a 46, which succeeds.
He takes 20 more damage.
Takes 20 more. All right, this guy's got bones and shards of himself that are like clattering to the floor now, and he's looking ragged and tattered. Then after Jebediah, that takes us over to Nidek. It's your turn.
Okay. I will use a 7th level heal on...
Oh, sorry. Before you start.
I thought you were going to say, like, some positive aura again, and I was going to drive the fucking Shakopee or whatever the hell you are.
no automatic counteract. You do have to give me a reflex save for the shard storm, though.
33.
That's a failure, so I'm just going to drop it right onto you. Nidek, you take 27 points of damage, but that gets reduced down a bunch.
To 6.
To 6.
God damn, that bone armor is just killing on this. All right, go ahead and continue.
We're going to heal the wizard for 86 hit points.
Ooh, damn.
Nice. Thank you.
Wizard, you're back.
And it's your turn.
Just in time for your turn. Oh, wait, no. Nidek's got another action.
I haven't used it yet. I'm going to use my Quicken casting.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'll Quicken cast, and 7... It has to be 2 lower than my highest, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Quicken cast a 7th level heal on Jebediah for 87 hit points.
Super.
I want to hate how long this tower is, but every single one of these fights has been really cool. So, like, I can't.
They've all been really unique and interesting.
I love this combat. I love combats that, like, force you to do different things and you can't just tank and spank.
Well, I can tank and spank.
Well, you can tank it. Yeah, you're tank. See, that's the thing. Like, it forces
that Nidek is doing tanking and spanking is what makes
it. Exactly. Like, it's forced Peach Pie to kind of like go into a corner, and then Nidek gets to show off a bit and go up and do cool shit. Like, it's just, I like combats that aren't just the norm, and this creature's pretty cool.
I do like this creature.
It's very cool.
My favorite part about this combat, this is technically...
is that it's about to be over.
Oh, yes.
Kill it, the wizard.
Wizard.
Sorry, I interrupted you just to say that. What were you going to say?
That's okay.
Drain bonded item level 7, and I'll recall True Target.
Nice.
Cast that for my first action. And then 9th level Disintegrate for my second and third actions.
You take me down, I'm taking you down.
Wizard's like, let's end this.
Nice, got a hit.
Dude, I have rolled so many goddamn 3s tonight.
You have rolled a lot of 3s tonight.
I rolled a 3, hero pointed into another 3. The second Fortitude save, I rolled a 1, and hero pointed into a fucking 3. And now I just got a 3 on my second roll for this as well. Like,
and good thing you did a true target.
I'm just gonna stop doing things that make me roll twice. Like, it's just gonna be a 3.
I thought that was his Fortitude save. I was like, he critically missed his Fortitude save, but
no.
He's dead anyway.
We'll see. He's probably gonna fucking nat 20
dead
on this, I bet.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
He rolled a natural 2, and he gets 33, and it showed a failure on the Fortitude.
Okay, so he will take full damage then.
God, that's so many D10s.
I deal 99 damage.
Nice. So the ray of disintegration shoots from the wizard's finger as he's lying on his back after just having been revived by Nidek, and it hits this thing right in its chest, and then all of the bones just and then slowly fall to the ground.
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Fuck you. Fuck me, fuck you.
Congratulations.
God damn.
That was a fun fight. I like that fight.
That was cool fun. I like that.
I still have a potion in my hand this entire fucking time.
Yeah, that's right. Are there still bones all over the floor, or did those go away?
All of the bone shards stuck in the ground all across this level of the tower droop and disappear.
We did it.
Yay.
Yay. Okay. This is going to take a few medicine checks. We're down a ways.
Y'all are hurting.
So, again, I can do everybody now, all four of us.
I miss low-level combat. Oh, I just want to play Coral and one-shot things. I refocus up to 2 because I can't refocus up to 3, and I use 2 focus points in that fight.
Okay, so when Nidek refocuses, he gets 2 focus points back. One of his 3 drained levels goes away.
Yeah, you have to rest for the others.
I swapped all my spells around. I'm good for 2 floors and to counter cast the fuck out of that mummy.
Hell yeah.
I switched all my high level spells to death, negative, and necromancy spells so I can just keep counteracting them.
Don't let the GM know that.
I only receive half of the healing that Peach Pie gives, but in order to heal himself, I got way more.
I had to do a shit ton. All right, cool. Well, I'm ready. Let's go to the next level.
Tyler, do I get a hero point for almost dying?
No.
Shit, I've almost died so many times, I never get a fucking...
For how badly I've been rolling.
How about a hero point for tanking when I'm not supposed to tank?
Yeah.
I was getting furious with my fucking rolls, man. Like, I was so pissed.
You just have some really shitty rolls.
Yeah, they didn't look good there for a while.
How many fucking times can I roll 3?
Don't worry, I heard the defeat in your voice. It sounded like me last week.
And the worst is I can't even be like angry at anybody. There's nowhere to target my anger other than fantasy routes.
Just do what I do and be mad at Tyler.
You're dead to me.
What else do I do?
He can be your scapegoat.
It's not his fault though. Like,
That's the GM, but it's the GM's right.
we get angry at Tyler. We blame Tyler for enough shit. I'm not gonna be pissy to him about bad dice rolls.
That makes you a better person. Sorry, Tyler.
Meh.
All right. Again, when we reach the top of the stairs, I'm going to take another Mistform elixir right before we pop on in. I still have 3 of them left, so might as well.
All right.
I have so many fucking spells left.
Well, as you ascend to the 6th story of Dzalan's tower, you enter into a chamber that looks like a ballroom, though nearly everything in it is made from artistically arranged weapons. Ceiling supports made of fused swords, wall hangings made of pikes and whips woven together, and ugly bladed pieces of art sitting on small tables crafted from round shields of dark steel. This room seems like a celebration.
Of weapons.
Yes.
My resistance. I love it.
I'm gonna laugh when this thing doesn't use weapons.
What doesn't use weapons? Gonna be bite attacks.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, it's a Marlith. No, it's gonna use weapons.
Oh, and I keep forgetting, guys. Remind me, whenever I do a heal spell, I heal an extra +4. So, just
Oh, nice.
remember that
I'll remember.
from that staff.
Amongst all the shit of myself, I always remember.
So as you enter into this lovely ballroom of death implements, you immediately see 2 of the grave knights that you encountered on the 1st floor standing next to 2 of the tables, holding those ugly art pieces made from the dark shields and the weapons. But in the middle of the ballroom, you see this creature.
Anyway, yeah, it's a Marlith. What else do you need to know?
I mean, yeah, for meta-knowledge purposes, yeah, it's a Marlith. This demon has fiery red hair, is wearing a crown of spiked teeth, has 6 arms, and in each arm it's wielding a different bladed weapon. And the bottom half of this creature is a thick, armor-plated snake, whereas the top portion of it is humanoid. And as you enter into the room, the Marlith points 3 of the swords at you as you enter, and he says,
So, guys,
Aren't Marliths always women?
are they always women?
I think Marliths are always female.
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's totally titty armor.
She. Yeah, okay, she. She.
Definitely titty armor.
She points 3 of her 6 bladed swords at you and says,
hey, guys.
4 more to add to the count. Come, let us begin. Roll for initiative.
We did not do well.
Yeah, bad initiatives, except for Jeb.
Ooh, Jeb. Go, Jeb. Blow him up.
Also, Jeb, don't go into the room yet. AoE Wizard's gonna do an AoE.
AoE Wizard.
Jeb, I'm gonna be doing a cone right in front of me. Plan accordingly.
She has 6 arms. She might go to all of us.
I mean, she's probably gonna do a cone attack on us.
Stop.
It's a Marlith. She's gonna hit you with swords.
Some bullshit. It's a room full of fucking weapons. Like, she's gonna throw weapons at us.
Stop.
Dude, Tyler, come on.
Quit predicting me.
Drunk Hyde's head knows this. Like,
He's got this, man. At the top of round 1, against 2 Grave Knights and 1 Marlith, Jeb, you start us off.
I target all 3 of them.
Oh, they're all wearing metal, too. I don't know if that probably doesn't make a difference for this spell, but... fuck.
Jeb, you're casting a spell.
Who failed? Oh, not her. She crit succeeded.
One of the Grave Knights succeeds, the other one fails. The Marlith critically succeeds with a 50.
Alright, we got to slow again, so...
Oh, god damn it.
Your Grave Knight is... One of them's slowed for a round, the other one's slowed for a minute.
A minute? Ugh, so that's one that is completely slowed basically for the rest of combat.
And that's all I've got.
Jeb moves a little farther into the room and then debuffs the enemies. That takes us over to the Marlith. They're going to use their first action to stride a little closer, right next to one of the Grave Knights, and then a second and third action to cast a spell.
A spell?
A spell.
Not what I was expecting.
free action recognize.
Recognize.
Yeah, you do recognize this. It is a 9th level weapon storm.
Noise.
You literally predicted exactly what I was going to do.
I don't have a reaction to do shit about it either. Bring it on.
Let's see. So this is a 30-foot cone, so that's going to catch everyone in the party in this.
Weapon storm a reflex save.
Yep.
I mean, what do you think it's
damn
going to
it.
be?
That's what I thought it was going to be, a reflex save.
I need a reflex save from all 4 of you.
I hate reflex saves on this character.
Oh, go. Oh,
Ooh, Nidec.
how'd that go, guys?
Nida got a hero point, right?
Good thing we've already all used our hero points pretty much.
No, I haven't used mine, but I ain't using
I
it
haven't
until
used
the
mine
zone.
either.
I used 2. I think Swanee used his.
Tell me Swanee didn't get one for being fucking not out of character. I mean, completely out of character and going at the fucking...
Being a tank?
I'm not the GM. I don't say
No.
that. I'm just talking out loud.
Tyler just doesn't give hero points, remember? Unless you're Ted while we're not playing.
Shame him!
Shame.
Just give us one for each floor we finish.
Yeah!
Sure. You each get 6 hero points.
No, I mean,
No.
like, starting now. Like, we just completed a floor. Let us each have one. When we complete this one, let us each have one for the boss
It's
fight.
just super interesting how you bring it up after everybody fails this reflex save and Nidec critically fails it.
Have been so bad. You can give it to us after this. I'm cool with that.
Nidec can get a hero point for the tanking bit, so if you want to use it for this, fine. Go ahead.
Of course I'm going to try to use it. 39. 13 is much better than a 1.
There you go.
So it's a total of 39 damage in the cone. So everybody takes 39 damage except for Nidec. He takes 20 of it.
And it's all slashing?
It's all slashing damage, yes.
And it's weapon
Doesn't count
damage?
as a weapon, does it?
It is dealing weapon damage.
Hell
Damage to it. So I'm
yeah.
going to say yes, this is
Hell
falling under
yeah.
resistance. All right, and after its first action to move up, and then the weapon storm for second and third action, that takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
First action will be to recall knowledge on the large fiend in front of me that we don't actually know what it is. David?
Yeah, we don't know what it is. Yeah. No idea.
We
Not a
haven't
clue.
seen one in this campaign, so...
True.
It's a weird thing in Peach Pie's backstory. He's obsessed with them.
Yeah, apparently he just knows them. But yeah, single action.
They're my favorite.
I get a 48.
48 is a critical success. So you get 3 pieces of info here.
Weaknesses, immunities, guess any other special abilities that my melee friends might want to worry about. I always do weaknesses because I forget Nidec has vision of weakness. I shouldn't even do weaknesses anymore, right?
I mean, probably not.
I should still do immunities and special abilities, though. Like, I don't mean to metagame it, but we're an efficient party. Like, we know each other. Like,
Yeah, I can do weaknesses with 1 action. I can get weaknesses and lowest save.
okay, so I should do immunities, resistances, special abilities.
No immunities and no resistances.
Perfect.
As far as special abilities, specifically that your melee friends need to worry about?
I mean, if you can't give me all the special abilities, I'd prefer those ones over anything.
Amaryllis gets 6 reactions to use for attack of opportunity.
Okay, then. That's good
Excuse
to know.
me?
That-
6?
that's good information. That's good. Okay, I accept that.
I want to play one.
Fuck.
It can't use more than 1 on the same triggering action, so it's not like if you trigger it once, you get attacked
Right,
6
right.
times.
Yeah.
But it does get 6 reactions for attacks of opportunity.
So if I like walked around in a circle around it,
It does only have a 10-foot reach, right?
Yeah, it has a 10-foot reach.
Okay. Cool.
I want to give you this one just because it's fun. Because all demons, all fiends have a very particular...
Yeah, they have a really specific thing.
Yeah, very particular vulnerability. The Amaryllis vulnerability is called the failure vulnerability. Amaryllis pride feeds their strength, so the sting of failure wounds them. If the Marlith uses a damaging spell or makes a strike on their turn but doesn't deal any damage on that turn, they take 3d6 plus 10 mental damage at the end of their turn.
what the fuck?
Because they failed.
Oh. That's...
Very good.
Because of Lamashtu's prominence over other demonic deities, most pride demons encountered by mortals take female form, but they can be of any gender.
So there you go. It could have been a male.
nice. And then 30-foot cone.
All right, what spell are you casting?
Prismatic spray. We're going to see if we can roll some fucking dice and I get lucky now and we have shit that actually affects things.
Okay, well, and I think every time we've done prismatic spray, I've done the rolls for them.
Correct.
So who do you want to start with?
Let's go with the big guy.
The Marilith? All right,
Big
D8,
enemy.
right?
D8.
D8, all right, first one. Ooh, a 6.
6 is indigo. It is a will save. I'll tell you the effect after you roll the will save.
Okay.
Well, that'll show him.
That is a critical failure.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, this is on her? I like it.
First, it is confused as the warp mind spell.
Oh.
I don't know if there is a critical effect, actually. There's not.
Aw.
Sadly, there is no critical effect on this.
Tyler, does that make her lose a sense of pride rolling a 1?
It doesn't say how long, so it must be referring to the warp mind spell for the length of time?
Would it be the critical failure of Warp Mind, which is the target is confused permanently?
Actually, I might.
It
I
might.
That might honestly be that. Let's say you don't have all your wits about you and you attack wildly, you are flat-footed and you don't treat anyone as your ally, you can't delay, you can't ready or use reactions. Oh shit, she can't use reactions.
Fuck
That's
you.
fucking huge. Okay. You use all your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips, so all of her crazy I get to swing at you 6 times total doesn't apply. Though the GM can have you use other actions to facilitate attacks, such as draw a weapon, move so that a target is in reach, and so forth. Your targets are determined randomly. If you have no other viable targets, you target yourself. If it's impossible for you to attack or cast spells, you babble. Each time you take damage from an attack spell, you could attempt a DC 11 flat check to recover from the confused confusion and end the condition.
But if it's permanently confused...
But if she's permanent, I don't think that would work. So I guess we are kind of arguing if permanent is...
Do you not get that check?
Nah, I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you would just be confused until someone hit you.
Okay, so Large
That's
Fiend
true.
is confused permanently, well, until they make the flat check.
Well, yeah, which won't happen unless they get attacked or... They have to take damage from an attack or a spell. So if you leave the Marlith alone, then no concern.
Right. We can just watch.
She's just gonna fucking go insane.
We can just watch it kill its friends right now, and then be like, cool.
Just walk downstairs and wait for it to kill.
There's still 2 more rolls. D8
Yeah,
on
we still
the
have 2
Train
more to
Grave
go.
Knight number 1.
All right, Grave Knight number 1 gets a 4.
Green.
The acid,
Fortitude
right?
save. It is not
Fortitude
acid.
save.
It is not acid. But I still think it's immune to it, but...
36.
So that is a failure. It's going to take 30 points of poison damage. I'm assuming it's immune to poison.
It is immune to poison, yes.
Okay. It is enfeebled 1 for 1 minute.
But it's a poison effect.
Oh, I think we've talked about this before. Yeah, because it does have.
Yeah, if it has the poison
it has
trait.
poison in parentheses after it.
Yeah, so it doesn't get the enfeebled condition. It's just immune to the poison effect.
Shitty. Okay, bad D8 roll for that one. Shrain Grave Knight number 2.
All right, second Grave Knight. Oh, 8 on the die.
That means it's affected by 2 beams. Roll 2 more D8s.
Oh, I rolled twice. Cool. All right. What's the second one? Is a 4.
Same thing. It's going to be immune to it, so no.
Oh,
point
that's
even
the
doing
poison one.
save.
Okay. A 7 on the second one.
That is another violet one. Or that's a violet one. We had 6 before, which was the confused. Violet is a will save.
A will save, okay.
Wait, which one is this?
This is number 2.
Are you shitting me?
Why is it
Oh
slow?
my god. There's no point to
Is it
it.
slow or
Yes. It's slowed and the duration would be 1 minute. So exactly what it's already slowed.
Does slow not go up?
Slow
No.
they don't stack, no.
Even if they did, like, it's not gonna
But it gets a 44 on the save
double
anyways.
from a 1 minute to a 2 minute. That's so unlucky.
Well, after the
confused.
amazing luck of the first one.
Yeah, that's understandable. I wasn't hoping for anything too crazy with the 2 Grave Knights anyways. Like, it is what it is. Let's watch it kill our other enemies for us.
I like that.
All right. Well, then after the wizard does a thing, Nidek, it's your turn.
Yeah, I mean, that completely fucks with what I was planning on doing. I mean, it works out, because then we don't have to even worry about the Marlith for now. So we'll start with the Visions of Weakness on the Marlith. So get any weaknesses that she might have.
So the Marlith has 2 weaknesses, a weakness to cold iron and a weakness to good. It's weakness 15 to both.
Okay. What's her lowest save?
Lowest save is will.
Okay, and the other one's a +2 to an attack roll, but I'm not going to attack her due to confusion. Okay, so that's Visions of Weakness. That puts me back into my moderate curse. I'm just going to cast the Disrupt Undead on Grave Knight 1.
It gets a 32 on the fortitude save.
That is a failure. He's going to take...
Positive damage? Now you remember
Yeah.
why you didn't deal positive damage to it.
Ooh, nice rolls.
He resists... Yeah, it's 42 damage, but he resists 30 of it. I did kind of forget about that, but
Takes 12 damage.
still took 12 damage. I mean, I don't have much left for Undead. I just don't. So, did what I could do, and I'm done.
After Nidek, that takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
All right, action 1 will rage, and I guess actions 2 and 3, I'm gonna hang back. I don't want to get close to it while it's confused. I'm gonna let it just attack its friends. I'll use my extend again, and we'll hit Train Grave Knight 1 from distance. 41 to hit.
41 hits.
Deal it 58 damage.
All right, it takes all of it.
Done.
That takes us over to Shrain Grave Knight number 1. It loses its first action because Jeb. And with its second action, it strides up to Jeb.
What a bitch.
and then stabs Jeb with its rapier. Gets a 43 to hit. Yeah. Jeb, take 25 points of piercing and cold damage. That's its turn. That takes us over to Shrine Grave Knight number 2. This one loses its first action because Jeb. And then it uses 2 actions to stride up to Jebediah, but doesn't have any remaining actions to do anything else. That's their turns. That's going to take us to the top of round 2. Jebediah, it's your turn.
I strike at number 1.
Does he have flanking?
I get a 47.
Nah, the Marlith doesn't consider anyone allies.
I'm also going to release Shocking Grasp. Do I save it for a potential crit? Nah, I don't want this thing near me. 37 damage, followed by
Slash. Zap.
28 damage, followed by a backup, so it can't use that triple strike on me.
Nice. Good call. Well, then after Jebediah, it's the Marlith's turn. And it's within range of both of the Grave Knights. They didn't know any better. It's going to swing away. It's going to swing at number 1. All of its swings go on number 1. First attack, fucking nat 20 on the die.
Plus 35? Ooh.
Dealing it 82 points of damage. With its first attack, with its second attack. Gets a 17 on the die for a 47. Dealing it 33 points of damage. And then its third swing on the Grave Knight. The 14 on the die hits with a 39, dealing it 31 points of damage.
Oh, it's not dead yet?
It's not quite dead yet, but it's fucking close. That's its turn. After swinging 3 times and connecting 3 times on Grave Knight number 1, taking it all the way down to almost destroyed. Wizard, it's your turn.
I'm trying to remember the last time we fought these guys, what they're all immune to. I was electric arcing on them, right? Because they weren't resistant or immune to it.
Yeah, Jebs went through.
You've already seen me do electric damage, so...
Okay, I have a good old lightning bolt, 3rd level prepared, so I might as well just toss that out since they're lined up perfectly for me.
They get a 43 and a 41 to save, respectively.
So successes. It's not going to do a lot. I mean, it's just 40, 12. 21, so 10 damage apiece. Third action.
It's still not dead?
Jeb gives you a little eye roll. Jeb was highly disappointed in
Just
that.
a little zap. Then I spark my pipe with that lightning. And smoke for my third action. I don't got shit else to do.
Well, that takes us over to Nidek. It's your turn.
We'll try Claim Undead on number 2. Or no, is 1 or 2 the one that's slowed for a minute? The number 2
is the one that's slowed.
Number 2 is slowed for a minute.
One's got no health.
One's practically dead.
Disrupt Undead, he's got 10 health left.
Promise is I could fail to do 10 damage. Could easily fail to do 10 damage.
True.
I'll 5-foot step over and then drop a 15-foot haunting him on both of them. I think I've got them targeted.
Real quick, does it have the positive trait? No, it can't.
Haunting him? No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So I need fortitude saves from both of them.
Fortitudes? Okay, so one got a 43 and succeeds, the other one has a 37 and fails.
Okay, and damage on this one's pretty shitty. So 18 and 9. It took 18 and still alive, yeah.
It had more than 18 health. Not much more, but...
It's almost dead. It's taken 28 damage. That's my turn. I moved and attacked and cast a spell.
When something has 300 health and it has like 30 hit points, that's almost dead.
They have 300? Really that much?
Yeah, they've got 295 health apiece. They're pretty beefy boys. Well, that takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
It is. And I have no desire to get near these things, so I'm just going to use my ranged attack again, because why not?
What a great rune.
It really is. We'll attack Grave Knight number 2. Get a 37 to hit.
That one hits.
Deal it 41 damage.
You didn't want to kill number 1?
No. Let the Marlith waste its attacks on it.
Yeah, but it gets to go first.
It'll waste its attack on number 2. And we don't have to deal with that one attacking. Whatever. No, you do your thing.
Okay, I'll deal 41 damage to number 1.
Destroying it. It had 6 hit points left.
And with my third action,
You smoke Wizard's pipe?
I was thinking about it, but he's too far away from me. Well, anyway.
All right, well, that takes us over to Grave Knight number 2. This one is slowed, and it doesn't speak common, so if you guys were talking to each other in common about the Marlith being confused, it didn't understand. In fact, it's entirely possible that the Grave Knight just thinks that the Marlith was punishing the Grave Knight for failing. So the Grave Knight's just going to keep moving forward. So with its first action... No, it loses its first action, and then with its second and third actions, it's going to use its devastating Cold Blast ability. I need a reflex save from Nidek, Peach Pie, and Jebediah.
Our favorite things.
Okay.
I get a 40.
Success.
I get a 39!
Everybody succeeded their reflex save. I feel like that never happens.
This is not a very reflexive party.
Nidek takes 26, Jeb takes 27, and Peach Pie takes 2. All right. Well, that's its turn. That takes us up to the top of round 3. Jebediah, it's your turn.
Guerrilla Warfare.
Lights out.
44 to hit.
44 hits.
42 damage. I'm back up. Done.
5-foot step up and then 5-foot step back. God damn it.
I said Guerrilla Warfare.
Can't even attack of opportunity, you bastard. All right. Well, that takes us over to our Marleth. Our very, very highly confused Marleth is going to use all 3 of its actions to just beat the shit out of Shrain Grave Knight number 2. Gets a 42 to hit on the first and hits. Nat 20 on the second one.
Another one.
Jeez. Deals 62 points of damage on the critical. That was a pretty bad critical roll. And then on the third attack, rolls a 19 on the die. Gets a 44 to hit. And just starts beating the shit out of the Grave Knight. That time dealing it over 100 points of damage on that assault. The Wizard, it's your turn.
I will produce flame on Grave Knight 2. Do I remember, is it resistant or immune to fire?
No, it's not.
43 to hit.
That hits.
24 fire damage.
It takes all of it.
Spoke my pipe. Actually, third action, I take a scroll out from my inventory.
Ooh. That feels weird. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens with that next turn.
If anything ever happens with it. Remember, I took a potion out last combat.
He actually, this
I'm
is
just
what he
gonna hold the
does.
fucking scroll all combat now. It's cool.
That's how you die.
I'm never
Every
gonna
time
tell
you
you
pull
what it
something
is.
out.
I'm never gonna use it. Like,
Just hold it.
It's actually just parchment paper.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just his rolling papers.
That would be funny to write scrolls on rolling paper.
Cast
As you smoke them.
Smoking the joint. All right, Nidek, it's your turn.
I'll cast Haunting Him on him again.
Is that using focus points, right?
No, Haunting Him is a cantrip.
Oh, it's cantrip. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right, well, it gets a 43 on the fortitude save. Gets a success.
That is a success, so it'll take half of 3d6 plus 5, because Haunting Him sucks. 10 damage.
All right.
Sonic.
Well, it takes all that damage. Nidek reprises his Somewhere Over the Rainbow for this Grave Knight. Third action? Nothing?
Third action... Yeah, I guess I just stand here.
Guidance?
Fine, I'll give Peach Pie guidance.
Thanks.
He's standing next to me.
There you go. Then after Nidek, Peach Pie. It's your turn.
I'll use that guidance and use 2 actions to attack Shrain Grave Knight 2.
It's crazy you just get to bonk at a range.
I get 45 to hit.
That hits.
I mean, it does significantly slow him down.
55 damage.
It takes all of it.
Third action. So, Nidek, how are you doing?
Pretty good. That last fight was kind of actually fun.
It was. My feet still hurt, strangely, even though I'm all healed up.
Yeah, you really just went chomping right through there, huh?
It was a poor decision in retrospect. I've learned my lesson. The range is good,
Wait, that combat was fun. I almost died.
Oh, sorry, wizard.
Yeah, sorry, wizard.
Nidek healed you, though.
But I still almost died. I didn't even make it off the steps onto the floor.
I mean, you just went unconscious. That's fine.
I was
It
dying.
happens all the time.
Anyway,
That takes us over to Shrine Grave Knight 2. And, well,
Has a 5-foot step to do whatever the fuck he wants.
yeah, I mean, I don't really see any other way around it. It's going to take a 5-foot step up,
Try to go for my heart.
and it's going to attack.
Peach Pie's right in front of him.
Peach Pie's the one that dealt him damage last.
Give me that
His
weapon
commander.
damage. Come on.
No,
you
I
don't.
rolled that one.
You're rolling that one.
Shit.
Pathetic. It's a good thing the Marl is killing you.
Loser.
You took your one shot and you failed.
Well, that takes us over to the top of round 4. Jebediah, your turn.
Jebediah's turn. So the knight's right in front of me now, right?
Yep.
So what happens once this thing dies?
What do you think
The
happens?
confused enemy will start swinging at us. He's still confused and will
Okay.
attack viable targets. Unless there's no viable targets in sight, then it attacks itself and automatically hits itself.
We run away.
Invisibility sphere.
That is the scroll I took out. The problem is, it's got a 10-foot emanation, and the thing is going to walk up and be inside my 10-foot emanation. I don't have a way for it to work.
I step up right here
Oh shit!
Wait, where do you step up to?
to the fiend
You walk right up to the Marleth.
because
Yeah,
I
why not?
saw the scroll.
It has no reactions?
It can't react.
Can't use reactions.
Yeah, it can't.
It's still gonna beat the shit out of me.
Not wrong.
You'll be
right.
okay.
Maybe a little bit.
Jeb killed the other Grave Knight, by the way. I don't think we made that clear.
I noticed that.
That got lost in there. Jeb dealt.
Wait, I still got one other action. I'm gonna eat a final mushroom.
Oh yeah.
So Jeb, after dealing 42 damage to the Grave Knight and destroying it, dives into combat with the Marleth and chomps him off the mushroom. Well done. That takes us over to the Marleth.
Which is still confused, so it cannot do whatever it wants.
It still cannot do whatever it wants. Instead, it's going to attack wildly at the convenient dwarf that's placed itself in front of them. Jeb, you're a convenient dwarf.
A dwarf of convenience, one might say.
Ugh, nat 20 on the die.
Jeez.
That's the third time I've rolled a
This
nat 20 with
fucking
this
Marleth.
I mean, chances are it was going to crit no matter what.
Yeah. Jeb, take 75 points of damage.
Oi.
Second attack,
Good thing you took that mushroom.
42 to hit, which hits,
Hit.
dealing 32 points of damage. And a third swing, natural 1 on the die.
Hey.
That takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
I used that scroll of sphere, what the fuck is it called? Invisibility sphere. 10-foot emanation, everything within my 10-foot emanation goes invisible. It's all my party and not it. Not the enemy.
Okay.
How long does that last?
10 minutes.
We just sit here for 10 minutes while it beats the shit out of itself?
I mean, each time it
it's gonna get a
itself,
save
it's
every
gonna
time it
make a
hits
save,
itself.
yeah.
So yeah, I suggest me and Peach Pie just get up next to it and then.
But it automatically hits itself. It can't crit itself, though. It just automatically hits each attack.
So that means there's a 50% chance every time it deals itself damage that it snaps out of it.
Yep. And we're hoping to at least get 1 or 2 hits on itself, maybe.
We'll see. Then after the wizard puts his buddies into that invisible sphere, Nidek, do you do anything?
I mean, yeah, the Jebediah just got his ass kicked. I don't have a lot of spells left. I'm really fucking running out.
You could hold out for the next fight.
Yeah, you don't need to use it. It's fine.
It's just a little heal. I'll heal you for 38. A level 3 heal. And yeah, that's all I'll do.
That takes us to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
Careful to stay within 10 feet of the wizard at all times. I will move up next to Jebediah in melee range with the Marleth, and I will use my second and third actions to ready action to attack it, should it become unconfused.
How many of those misform do you have? Give one to Jeb.
Good.
Or do we save it for the next
And
one?
we should probably save it for the next fight.
All right. Yeah, I have 3 left.
Well, I guess we're going up against a spellcaster. I don't know if it's gonna.
I mean, it could be targeted spells.
True. Well, we'll see. That's what I did this turn. Next turn, we can do it. We'll see what happens.
All right. Top of round 5, Jebediah. It's your turn.
The mist form elixirs on my bandolier are the smoky-looking ones. Feel free to take one if you wish with your 3 actions.
It's just an action to grab one, I assume, right?
Yep, action to grab it, action to take it.
They can't see you.
We can see each other.
Yeah, we can see each other inside.
Invisibility
the
sphere
invisibility
states
sphere.
that we can see each other inside the...
Wait, is Jeb
Here.
invisible right now, too?
We all
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
We're all within 10 feet of the wizard.
I moved up so it couldn't get inside the 10-foot emanation.
Yeah,
Got it.
that was the point.
I see. Got it. Okay.
Lots of strategy going on here, Tyler.
Big brains here. All right, Jeb does a heal on himself then?
And I grabbed a potion and I'm just gonna
Hold on to
hold
it.
on to it, I guess.
Hold it. All right. Well, that takes us over to the Marlith, who stares Jebediah right into the eyes and swings with the cold iron longsword.
Oh, I can
Without
see through
true seeing.
invisibility.
Can't attack me, bro. She's got to attack herself.
Not if she has true seeing.
She is true seeing.
Oh. Okay.
Well, no, she has to make a counteract check.
Yep.
True seeing says you get a counteract check to
You don't automatically...
see
through
through.
invisibility.
Oh, really?
True Seeing's nerfed.
I will call out, though, under its innate spells, it says it's constant 6th level true seeing.
Yeah, that's fine. It still needs to make a check. It's just how True Seeing works.
It gets a 36.
Ah!
You don't see shit.
So you're right. It doesn't see shit.
Counteract the target if its counteract level is lower than your effect's counteract level. What's your counteract level?
He says 6th level true seeing constant.
And it's a 6th
Sixth
level
level.
true seeing.
And the scroll I had, fuck, it was written onto the scroll. What is it, 3rd level?
I thought it was a 4th level spell.
Either way, it's below it.
Regardless, it's lower. You do still counteract it, even on a failure.
Damn.
You had to critically fail? Yeah, you still counteract it on failure.
Oh yeah, the counteract the target if its counteract level is lower than your effect's counteract level. You're right. Okay, yep, that's correct. Okay, so yes, it does still see Jebediah, and it hits Jeb with a 48, dealing Jeb 30 points of damage, and it's going to keep swinging. 49 on the second swing, which is a critical hit. Jeb takes 71 points of damage, and then on a 3rd swing, oh god, a natural 20.
Jesus.
Another critical hit. Jeb take an additional 59 points of damage. Holy crap, some of my critical rolls have been bad.
Doesn't matter. You've had 4 critical rolls on her, so I don't think it matters. Like,
I've had more than a few, yeah. And more of them have been 20s. Wizard, it's your turn.
So the wizard's first action, he's going to move 25 feet to the east so it can't get hit by a fucking cone. Yeah. And then, I'm sorry, he's going to drain bond the item 6th level to recall Disintegrate at 6th level, and then he's going to move for his first action. And then the second and third actions, he'll cast Disintegrate.
Disintegrate!
Wait, didn't you drain bonded item to get disintegrate back last time? Or is it a different level disintegrate?
Different level.
Okay, I had it prepared at like 9th level or something before.
I had a 9th level prepared that I used before. And then when I use this 6th level Disintegrate, I'm also going to activate my Bond Conservation, which is the requirement to use it is the last action. Oh, that's an action to use it. Fuck. I can't do that.
It's an actual action to use bond conservation?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was an actual action.
No, he keeps forgetting to use bond conservation. Now he finally remembered it and then fucked it up.
And realized, yeah, I didn't realize it used the full action to do it. I'm going to have to remember that. Okay. Not a big deal. I wasn't going to do anything crazy with it anyways. Not right now, at least. So first, let's see if I hit this thing. I doubt I will. 39 to hit. Looks like it's flat-footed right now.
Is it?
It's confused still.
Confused, it is flat-footed.
Oh, then
Does
that means
39
it
hit its flat
hits.
foot.
Nice.
Fortitude save.
It gets 45 on the fortitude save.
So I rolled 79 on 12d10, so it's going to take 39 damage.
Not bad.
Nice.
All right.
And now it gets that flat 11 check.
And now it gets a flat check.
Flat check. Gets it. Oh my god. Snaps out of its
The
confusion.
first fucking hit. My bad.
Okay.
I mean, but you are the first person after it, so that is, just is what it is.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd still be flat-footed for at least one big hit from Peach Pie or something.
Yeah, because now to get around behind it is going to incur a million attacks of opportunity.
Exactly. Yeah.
It does call out in its thing that it can't do more than one attack of opportunity for movement towards squares.
Yeah,
Okay,
each triggering thing.
Okay, I was worried that it'd like be every single square.
Shing, 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 shing. Well, that takes us over to Nidek. It's your turn. And you see it clearly snap out of its confusion.
43 on a demoralized check?
Oh, that is a success.
Okay. I wasn't really expecting to actually
Succeed?
have it succeed. It's a regular success or a critical success?
Regular success.
Damn. I mean, I'm not terribly surprised, but I was hoping maybe, just maybe. And then we are going to attack it with a level 6 Moonlight Ray.
Moonlight Ray!
34 to hit.
That'll miss.
I don't have any other stuff to... I don't have any hero points left. So I miss.
Well, then after Nidek, that takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
Hell yeah. Well, first action, we are going to swing at it. I have a plan. We'll see if it works.
Are you raging?
I am raging.
You are, okay.
Oh, I get a nat 20.
Nice, critical hit.
So we'll deal it 90 damage and knock it prone.
She falls on her snaky ass.
Second action, I am going to use Awesome Blow and make an athletics check against her Fortitude DC.
What would you gain from that?
I'll show you. I get a 46.
And this is versus Fortitude DC?
Yes.
That is a regular success.
Regular success. So she is knocked back 5 feet. Oh, I'm still in her range then, aren't I?
Yes.
Yes.
You would still stride and incur an attack of opportunity on you.
No, the main thing was to just try and force her to use her actions. What I really wanted to do was push her far enough back so that I could battle medicine Jeb with my third action and not incur an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
That was my goal. And then I realized I'm still in her fucking range.
Well, you could try.
I mean, the nice thing is you got her far enough away that Jeb can 5-foot step away and not incur.
I'll just let Jeb retreat. At least that means Jeb can get out of her range at the 5-foot step. Third action, I yell at her. No, I don't. I'm done. I do nothing with my third action.
Then after Peach Pie, Jeb, it's your turn.
I do just that. I back up behind Peach Pie.
I did not realize Jeb was down to 42 hit points.
He's hurt.
Oh yeah.
And I cast a Healy. I'm going to go up a little bit. Those are really low rolls. 47 to heal, and I'm done.
Well, after that, we get over to the Marlith, who stands up, kind of holding, one of her hands up to her head. She shakes her head and says, That was unexpected. Now come and die. Stands up with her first action. With her second and third action, uses an effect called Focused Assault.
Focus me, Daddy.
Right on Peach Pie. Wow, that got weird.
Focus me, Mommy.
No, that's even worse.
Yeah, why is that worse? It's definitely worse. I just don't know why.
Because it's not the meme.
Fuck me, Daddy! Sorry.
Let's see it. Come on. My body is ready.
Gets a 53 to hit.
It hits and crits. I roll my d20 for my fortification. Ha! Regular hit. That's a nat 20.
Nicely
Rolled a nat
done.
20. Damn. Well timed, because the Focused Assault has it dealing its normal damage plus an additional 1d8 damage for every long sword that they wield beyond the first, which is 5d8. So that would have dealt you 16d8 plus 32 damage.
Okay.
If you didn't roll that nat 20. That's real good.
So I would have taken 7 less than that.
Yeah, you'd take 14 total.
Take 14 total. Okay.
Okay, so an additional 25 damage from all the additional swords on the focused attack.
So that's on top of the damage, like it's all part of the same damage?
It's all the same attack.
Okay. For the purposes of overcoming damage reduction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that is the Marlith's turn, which takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn.
Oh, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I thought if that was going to be really bad, I might have to dip into some shit I wanted to save for the final boss. But
I mean, it wasn't as bad as it could have been because because Peach Pie rolled that nat 20 on the fortification.
I'll save some of the bigger shit for next combat then.
Priest Flame.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
That thing's got like 1,000,000 hit points probably, and you're gonna.
I don't think it has that much hit points.
Not anymore.
I get a 37 and miss.
37 misses. All right, Nidek, it's your turn.
I really don't have. I'm so low on spells right now. It's crazy.
Cantrip it.
That thing has 1,000,000 health, and you're just gonna. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
I mean, really, damage is damage right now.
Disrupt undead.
It's like the only thing in this tower that isn't undead.
You'll confuse her again.
I'm going to use a focus spell or a revelation spell, Touch of Undeath. I got a ridiculous fortitude save, so it's not going to make any difference.
Yeah, it's a tie save. And it rolls a 17.
Yeah.
Get a 49. Critical success.
Yeah, nothing happens. And I go another step down my track.
Ooh. How far are you down now?
I'm back to major.
Major. Stinky.
So gross.
Almost dead Nidek.
Yes. 1 foot in the grave, Nidek.
That takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
5 foot step up and attack. I get a 39 to hit
39 misses.
and miss. Oh, very disappointing.
She's no longer flat-footed.
Yeah. Well, I will then just take a second attack with my third action and get a 43.
Way better. That hits.
We'll deal her
Way better. It's only 4 better, but
I mean, 4 is a lot in this game.
48 damage.
She takes all of it.
I'm good.
All right. Well, that takes us over to Jebediah. It's your turn. We're in round 7 right now.
what was its weakest save?
Will, I believe. Yeah, will save.
No. Do I even attempt a fucking reflex save?
Well, I know fortitude is best, so reflex just must be in the middle somewhere.
It gets a 46 on the reflex save for your spell.
30 damage.
With what? What spell?
It was Tempest Surge.
Zap.
And then I move over to the wizard.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Then after Jebediah, we go back over to the Marlith. We're going to try another focused assault on Peach Pie.
I'm right here.
Peach Pie comes the first attack using the first and second actions for the focused assault and gets a 53 to hit and a 9 to overcome your concealment.
Well, that'll be a crit unless I can mitigate it with my rune, which I don't.
Then Peach Pie take 115 points of slashing damage.
Taking 7 of it back.
That's a minus 7.
As all 6 of its blades just slash and cut you.
I only did 109. Oh, evil damage.
Wait, are you immune to evil damage?
Evil only damages good creatures.
Peach Pie's good, though.
Isn't he neutral?
None of us are good.
Jeb, you're chaotic good.
I'm chaotic neutral, you psycho.
I've been playing Peach Pie pretty good.
Oh, you're good? Then if you're good, you have to take 6 more damage.
Bernard's good. I don't know if...
I was gonna say, I always thought Bernard was good and Peach Pie was neutral.
Bernard's like lawful good and Peach Pie's chaotic neutral, but my whole goal was to like move him towards being good by the end of the campaign.
Yeah, but that's like book 6 shit. We're book 5 still.
It's still book 5.
You're still neutral. You can be good next book.
Good next book. Okay.
God damn it. All right.
I'm definitely not good, so I don't know what you were saying.
Jeb, I swear you were the only one who is chaotic good.
Why would I be chaotic good? I'm a druid. That's built-in 1E rules right there. Not what it's needed in 2E, but...
Who's chaotic neutral?
I'm chaotic neutral.
Jesus
I'm
fuck,
CN.
this party.
Every character I built chaotic neutral. It's the easiest to RP.
I didn't think any of us were good. None of us have been good at any point except for Kestrel, I think.
I mean, you do good things, just not for good reasons.
Not for good reasons.
God, this...
I do super bad things. You've almost made me evil. I fucking friended a demon.
We're borderline.
I don't do
bro.
good.
Like, none of us are good.
You get close, man. You get close. Shit, you're right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Fuck.
That's the reason Bernard is like the soul of the party.
Yeah, Bernard is the soul of this party.
The literal conscience on the shoulder.
For their third action, she's going to take a 5-foot step back.
What a bitch.
Okay.
Well, then after the Marlith wizard, it's your turn.
Drain bonded item level 5. Recall vampiric maiden.
Vampiric maiden, huh?
Do you realize Vampiric Maiden kind of sucks, right?
It'll trap him, and so she can't make reactions, right?
Well, she gets a 19 on the die with a 51.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. She critically succeeded. Oh well. Third action, smoke my pipe.
What about now? Since you used the drain bottom item, now can you use the with your action?
Oh, that was 5th level. Good call out. Because I used that, I'm gonna use bond conservation for my third action, and I will have a 3rd level drain bonded item for next round to use.
I finally did it to Ted after Ted doing it to me a million times. I finally got one.
Dude, I appreciate it. It's a free 3rd level magic missile.
It's a free 3rd level magic missile. That's guaranteed damage right there.
I mean, that's not bad, actually. Ironically, the wizard smokes his pipe to conserve the bond.
To conserve bond. Yeah.
He's about to spark his pipe, and Peach Buzz is like, wait, wizard. You have an ability.
You were just telling me about it, wizard.
All right. Well, that takes us over to Nidek. It's your turn. Holy shit, you have so many fucking effects.
Yeah, try to keep them all straight. Just using all my spells here. Gonna need a will save from her.
A will save, all right.
Yep, gotta hope it's low.
41.
All of her saves are fucking ridiculous.
I don't think I've rolled sub 13 on any of these saves, except for the one that I rolled right at the beginning.
Canticle of Everlasting Grief, so on a success, she takes 5d6 mental damage, is frightened 1, and can't benefit from circumstance or status bonuses for 1 round.
But on a success? Or was that the success?
That was the success.
Well, I mean, that's still a decent amount there, isn't it?
I mean, 5d6 is pretty pathetic.
Damage
She
is
takes
damage.
17 mental damage and is frightened 1.
Didn't you say, you said something else?
Can't benefit from circumstance or status bonuses for 1 round.
That's a big deal. Because she gets a status bonus against magic.
Yeah, but if it was a failure, it would have been for a week, not 1 round.
Yeah, so we come see her next Friday. She can't get it.
And that's my last 8th level spell. There we go.
Then after Nidek, that takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
5-foot step up and attack. And I get a 40.
A 40 hits.
Peach Pie, you meant to go to the corner of that spot, right?
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you meant to go to, right?
Okay. And I will deal it some damage. How about 46 of it?
It takes it all.
I was going to awesome blow it again. Should I not, Jeff?
Oh, if you just want to keep on... I mean, I can just stay back again.
I was just going to keep knocking it back out of the way of everybody, just so we don't get in a cone or anything.
Yeah, why don't you just play with her?
Also, it's just to try and prevent her from having full round actions. I will make an athletics check versus her fortitude DC.
I will tell you, David, that actually is making a difference.
And I get a 40, which is probably going to fail, I assume.
A 40 fails by weight. She's frightened. A 40 succeeds on the nose.
Haha, she
Because
gets
of the
knocked
frightened condition.
knocked back 5 feet and is prone. I'm not going to follow. Done.
All right. Just going to drop the prone condition. You said you are not following?
Not following.
Not following. Got it.
So, huzzah for debuffs.
Yeah, the debuff did it. Look at that. The 8th level spell made it easier to hit.
Makes me miss Moonlight.
Jebediah, it's your turn.
Yeah, the Jebediah with 89 hit points.
Yeah, that's not looking too great for you, bud. You did get just wrecked for a good round or two there.
I don't know, guys. I'll probably just heal again.
Every time we hit somebody's turn, except for Peach Pies, you're all doing this thing where you're like, conserving resources, ending this fight.
Peach Pie just swings.
Conserving resources.
No, I really have no spells.
We're casters. That's what we do.
I know. I just feel like it's not something that we've really had to deal with because of the existence of the mansion.
We should have just flown up here. Assistant door knocker. Straight into the boss fight.
Just a door knocker away.
I was just worried it wouldn't work very well.
19 damage with a sudden bolt.
Yeah, 19 damage. They made the reflex save with a 46. Zap.
And then I move over here. That's it, boys.
Then after Jeb, it is its turn. It uses its first action to stand from the prone position, and then its second and third actions to use an ability called Defensive Assault.
She's losing her pride. Well, she sucks. What are you going defensive, loser?
Loser.
I'll fucking beat her up.
What a loser.
So she makes 2 strikes, each with a different weapon, and they use the remaining weapons for protection. So she's actually going to strike out with both of her weapons here, and they don't go against the multiple attack penalty until after the attacks are made. Peach Pie on the first attack is a 50 to hit.
It's a crit unless my D20 is 17 or higher.
Let's see it.
It's not.
All right. Second attack in this, that's a nat 20.
How many fucking nat 20s have you rolled tonight? Holy shit.
Like 5.
Haha! That one gets knocked down to a normal hit.
Nice. Now, admittedly, more than half of those nat 20s were me fighting myself. That being said, Peach Pie, let's get your first critical attack, or critical hit out of the way here. 67 points of damage on the first critical hit.
Taking 7 of that back.
And then on the second regular hit, 38 points of damage.
Taking 7 of that one back too.
And she would be dealing evil damage here, but no one's actually good at all.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Peach Pie borderline.
The day I make a good character is the day you assholes make me roll fucking Daru.
And then as part of that activity, she uses the other 4 blades to bring up into a defensive posture, guarding her body.
Alrighty.
She's going to get a +4 circumstance bonus to her AC.
1 for each arm. Nice.
One for each arm.
That's fun.
Which is the wizard. It's your turn.
Drain bonded item level 3, magic missile. Nice increase to AC, douche. I deal you 22 damage.
All right, all 6 missiles go through. She takes all that 22 damage. Takes us over to Nidek. It's your turn.
Yeah, with her in defensive stance, that kind of ruined what I was going to do, because I was going to do an attack, but I'm not going to do that if she's in defensive stance, because I couldn't hit her before.
Yeah, your AC goes from a 40 to a 44 with that.
Divine cantrip, damage cantrips are the worst.
Yep.
You mean Divine Lance?
Divine Lance is the only one, and it's bad.
And I'm neutral, so I can't have it.
So that means you've got what? The hymn?
We got Chill Touch,
That means you have to get close.
which has to be close. Haunting Hymn, which has to be close, and then Disrupt Undead, which she's not undead, so...
Yeah, not a great choices there for you.
Thumb your nose at her.
I'm going to use Forbidding Ward. You ward an ally against the attacks and hostile spells from the target enemy. The target ally gains a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against the target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects.
Nice. You have to sustain that, right?
Yeah, it's sustained.
Okay.
And since it is a level 6 or higher, it's actually a +2.
Oh, damn. Okay. So Peach Guy gets a +2 status bonus to AC.
It'll still crit me. Stupid thing.
Yeah, it doesn't help 20s, I guess.
That takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
5-foot step up. Swing. Get a 46 to hit.
46 hits.
Dealer. 63 damage.
It's got to be getting low. It just went from orange to dark red. It's over the 75%.
Yeah, which means she still has a quarter of her hit points left.
I don't think that's the case. I think I got a killer. I'll use my third action to attack again.
You can't get a 44 in your third attack.
Could have gotten a nat 20 maybe. I mean, it's...
Well, then, after Peach Pie, that takes us up to the top of round 9. Jebediah, it's your turn.
We're going to be scarce for heals. Well, I have a huge one, but I don't know if I want to use it.
Save it.
Yeah, save it. We'll be all right. She's almost dead.
Remember, we all have our life residences as well.
True.
Peach Pie's going unconscious then.
We'll see. Try and kill her.
What you doing?
Oh, this might be enough. Just another sudden bolt.
Sudden Bolt. She gets a 33 in the reflex save.
Yay! I did it! 31 damage with the sudden.
It's all that metal. All those swords.
6 hit points.
She had 6 hit points after Peach Pie's hit. So that courses through her metal armor, and you see it go down her snake-like body, and then she just flops over in a smoking heap.
Loot.
Congratulations!
Nice. That was a tricky
I
fight.
loot this floor, and then I go back to the last floor and loot that floor because I forgot to loot that floor.
That's okay. You don't have to go to the last one because it's just bones.
There's nothing there.
There's literally nothing down there, just bones. It's literally the bone zone, and that's it. You want loot? Let's give you loot.
6 swords.
6 swords. Here, this is great. This is almost like this ability is almost basically fuck you, is what it is. Any weapon becomes a +2 greater striking weapon made of cold iron and silver while a Marileth wields it. So guess what?
They're all just normal
They're
weapons.
just the basics.
They're all just basic fucking long swords.
Nothing in the room.
Do you want her long swords? Because they are. They
No,
are
'cause the
literally
gra-
just basic.
the Grave
bitch
Knight
long
ones
swords.
are also buffed by the Grave Knights. They're not great
correct.
themselves.
I thought they had the +2 greater resilience standard grade elven chain.
Their armors are good.
They do have
That's
the armor.
technically cursed. Yeah, we're gonna have 6 grave knights now for our guards at the circus.
2 more floors of Dezalin's tower done. And here's a little spoiler for next week, only 1 left. That's right, Big Bad of Book 5 is right around the corner. Will we all survive and make it back to the surface? Or will more of us meet our death in the Darklands, never to circus again? Find out next time as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.